Okay, this next video is going to be on the monitoring portal, so where your installer ID and information is. So if we bring up a browser, and I've got a shortcut here, but you type in monitoring.pulse-8.com, okay, and here you can create a new account, and we will obviously have sent you details on how to do that. So I'm going to come along to my installs. It's going to log me in, okay, with all my details. Just before I do that, I'll just let you know, look, you can manage all your deployments, you can set up notifications and schedule upgrades, you can access technical documentation and API details, you can raise customer support tickets, and you can create profiles for each of your installations. So everything you want to know about your install or HDBaseT, Pulse8, any issues with television manufacturers, whatever, you will find that all here on the cloud monitoring service, and it is worthwhile you come into it. It's a free service, something that we give to you as standard with our products. So let's go log in. Okay, now remember I told you about the installer ID number? Well, that's mine, 1221. So what you do here is you put in your installer number, you press save changes, and that will immediately log this product to your cloud monitoring service. Now here, you can name these whatever you want. Let's go to my installs, Roy's Dem Kit, as you can see. All right, you can see there's all my details. All right, and there's the serial number as well. We click on the serial number, and now we're actually into the unit. All right, and as you can see, we've got all the details here. So Blu-ray, Apple TV, lounge, etc. To show you how that works, let's just go back a bit, and we'll go to video routing. And we'll change this one here to bedroom and go to save changes. Right, it'll be fine. Right, invalid. Right, if we go down to cloud connection and then send the monitoring pulse, okay, don't forget we have to shortcut that our phone home. Now come up here and refresh the page. Look, it now says bedroom. Okay, so that's a very simple way to show you how this actually is working. So if we go into that bedroom right now, it gives us loads of information. So as you can see, we're in the bedroom. It's HDBaseT lights that we're using. It's not hidden. It's getting video from the Apple TV. It's a Sony TV, okay, from Sony. I'll tell you the week it was manufactured. Okay, hot plug true, CEC connected, power status on. So let's just come back to this one here, hot plug true. Okay, so I'm just going to come here a sec and go to video routing, and I'm going to unplug the HDMI from that television. Okay, that's all unplugged. So if we just keep an eye on the output there, see, it's now gone grey, no HDMI signal. Now, if I come back to cloud connection, cut the hours monitoring pulse, okay, come back up here, all right, and see where it says true down here. I'm now going to refresh that browser. Watch what it says. False. So you would know as an installer that that HDMI lead has been taken out in that zone. So you can tell that to your customer straight away. So I'm going to put the HDMI lead back in again. So just to show you it working in reverse. Okay, that's the HDMI lead back in. We just have to wait. There you go. It's back on and live, as you can see there. Okay, we're going to send a quick monitoring pulse to shortcut the hour phone back. Come back up here, refresh this browser, and look, it's back to true. So that's a very simple thing to show you that saves you having to roll a truck to go to someone's home to find out that the HDMI lead has been taken out because little Johnny's had his PlayStation in there or something like that. Okay, let's move down some more. as you can see that we can see this Sony TV, and the TV is on. Okay. If we move down, we can see your estimated cable length. Obviously, on your installs, it will be like 34, 46, whatever. Yeah, this is just on a flight case, so it's less than 20 meters. We can have a look at the channel errors. Okay, so we can have a look at the link quality. We can have a look at the link quality details. Remember, I showed you that before. We can look at the bit error rate. 10 is absolutely fine. Firmware versions. We can look at what kind of HD base T it is, light or pro. Hot plugs true again. Video content is HDCP. Okay, you can see all this kind of information down here. Okay, now likewise, if I go, let's just go back. It's easier to go back and go on to the Apple TV, for instance. Yeah, you can see that the Apple TV is sending video to output 1, output 2, output 5, and output 6. Okay, so all really good stuff. Here you can do the same as you could on the LAN software. You can force an EDID change if you need to as well. If we go down a little bit more, we go into health, and you can see this is a month graph of what's been going on. This product goes in and out of my car all the time, so the graph looks a bit odd, but you can see what's going on there. If we go to updates, now you'll see that we do updates. Okay, we've just recently done a major one, 2.6, which is what we're working on today, and you have it here. If you want to roll back, roll forward, whatever, you can do exactly that as well from there. Once you've picked your firmware that you want to go back to, you press a button will appear down the bottom here saying update. You then have to go back to your cloud monitoring site, send a monitoring pulse now, and it will update or roll back your software. If we go on to PDU, okay, here we have information on the PDU that we haven't covered yet. I'll cover that in another video. Okay, and we can set the ports here to be, for instance, I don't know, Blu-ray. Wait, okay, so you can name them here whatever you want to name them. And last but not least, on the cloud monitoring site, we have an installation report. Now, what you can do with this, at the end of your install, when you leave site for the last day, you can actually print this all off and give it to your end user, which will show him everything you've done, that your connection qualities are good, everything's fine, the cable lengths, etc. So if by chance someone does go through one of your cables in the next 2 or 3 days when you're not there, or maybe weeks, you actually have proof here that when you left site, it was, for instance, 32 meters, and now it's saying it's less than 20. So you've got proof that everything was fine when you left site, which is really handy. So that is a quick overview of what you'll see regarding your products. Quite a lot of information there. You can see we have all the documents and drivers there for the likes of Bitwise, Control4, Crestron, etc., URC. We have a discovery tool there if you're having problems actually finding the product. We have manuals on all our products, troubleshooting guides, everything there. We have a completely open API, so that's all available for anyone to have a play with and get into if you're into that kind of thing as well. Yeah, all your products will be listed there, so you'd have a whole list of them there. If you've named them, you'll have them there, Mrs. Smith, Mr. Jones, whatever. So that is the monitoring portal. I hope you like that. Thank you for your time.